I want to share a quick tip and model with you that will help direct focus. A common problem for most people is that they can get really, really busy taking care of everything, all the stuff that's happening, that's going on, but not make any progress. Or sometimes, they may go down the track of preparing and planning for things, creating new things, but still see that there's being no progress. And what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to turn things around as soon as we can. We want to be able to create a vehicle, something that's actually going to allow us to start making progress, hitting the goals, hitting the mark, the sales targets, and hitting the KPIs, and meeting all that we need to meet in order to sustain and create longevity. And then, of course, build on top of that. See, everything we do is based on 3 levels. And what I want to do today is I want to share with you a model that is going to help and direct focus even more. So the model's called Core, Improve, Innovate. And so core is about the running of the business. It is actually the most important. And 70% of our time must be focused on that. So 70% of our time must be focused on the core. We must do whatever it takes to deliver on our promises and our service. And these are the things like KPIs, the measurables, consistent behaviors that we must do to keep the business running and maintained. Now, this can also be the most challenging as well, because you see what this means is that we must continuously communicate and connect and be able to influence in order for this to happen. And these may be some skills that you might need to perhaps improve on. Now, the next one, number 2, is improve. See, 20% of our time needs to be here. Now, it's about what we can do to improve the core. So these improvements are what aids us in doing what we must do through new ways of doing core. Things like training, PAs, performance assessments, mentoring, coaching, and the like. The next is innovate. 10% of our time needs to be here in the innovate. So these are things like the inventions, the ideas that we bring, and enables us to wow, people like our team, our members, our clients, our prospects, our stakeholders, to show that we are ahead of anyone else when it comes to business and service. And so one of the biggest traps I found, and I still see in my day-to-day work, is that people fall into is that they only focus on one of these. They spend so much time on one of these 3 that everything else fails, and without considering the others. So for example, when we focus only on the core, it's only about quickly doing the do, meeting the KPIs and all the rest of it, and we're not taking time to improve our staff, we're not taking time to mentor properly, effectively, to communicate, to listen, all the rest of it. This can be detrimental to our business. It could mean that we lose clients, we lose staff, and so forth. When we don't listen to our team and their ideas, and we're not spending time in the innovate either, this is neglecting innovation. And so without improving and innovating, there is no core. And core is where the income is generated, essentially. So I would like you, and I invite you now to reassess, where are you spending most of your time, whether it's in your business, whether it's in an organization that you're a leader of, whether it's in your job as a consultant, a customer service, whatever it is for you, where are you spending most of your time, or no time at all? If you found this useful, let me know. Flick me an email, link with me on LinkedIn. If you've got any questions, I'd love to be able to help you out. So ask any questions you have about your situation and how this applies to you and what potentially your next step is. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.